Am I in it? Again, how do you know her? How'd you figure this out? Because I looked up. Perfect. I'm not a camera person. Go only your son. Yeah. No. Wow. And they let me put it on. We were like at the ball. That's not. Like it's his. And they were like, just fix it. Go like this. And it made it work. With this boy. Yeah. They were making fun of me. Let me fix it. I just think what I got.
Alright, we're going to get started. This is obviously different, so we appreciate we have our alums over in the corner. Thank you very much for coming and making time today. It's a, as we say to the players, it's a press pause. We're going to introduce the winning and non-winning coach from today's alumni game, our guest coaches, Doc and Mama Rock. We're going to do a quick welcome. I'm going to say a couple things, then Mads is going to get us going and we're going to eat. So we're going to keep it a moving program where we get to celebrate, share, talk to you guys about some things that we're doing, past, present, future, and then also just like with camaraderie, just keep breaking bread and enjoy each other's company. I think Steve Mizak does have hockey on one TV here, and he has cameras on both sides, so you are being recorded the whole time. Amber?
Darn it.
And under recording, okay? Dr. Mama Rock.
Welcome to parents, friends, alumni, MU athletes, and players. I had a lot of fun today coaching, and I'm really kind of honored to be here, even welcoming you. Here's the doc.
I won't say that I won today, but I think the score was 4-3. And I had the 4. One thing I noticed is what we call a sense of community and a sense of belonging. That's what I really learned about this field hockey team. You really have a sense of belonging and a sense of family. You really trust each other and you play well. So thank you for having us here. It's a great opportunity.
Coming out, folks that pre-ordered. Just a couple things. Personally, just want to thank all our parents. Guys, thank you parents, and thank you to your friends' parents for coming today and supporting the game. Not just, for today, but all 4 years. Come on, give it up. Let's go. We are really blessed, Doc. Thank you. We keep working at getting better with trust and keep getting better. We don't want to celebrate what we've done because we're only as good as what we did yesterday, but we want to really celebrate what we've done yesterday because we've done some pretty cool things here. We've already learned, too, if you're not enough without winning, sorry, guys, back to you. You're not enough without it, you'll never be enough with it. And, the season and all the things that we want to talk about and what's in front of us doesn't happen without the great support we have at Millersville University from our athletic director. You saw Donna Eshelman come out today just to say hi to the alums. I mean, this is a sense of community, Doc, thank you, and a sense of family and relationships. It's hard enough being in a relationship with one person. We're in a relationship with 30-plus women. That's challenging. All right, Doc, Doc also knows that people tell you the years of marriage, successful marriage to Mama Rock has been because she's the boss. So as soon as you learn that I'm the boss, everything goes along much smoother. Doc knows that as well. One of the things real quick about Ralph and Judy Antonin, they're huge donors, not just to Millersville Athletics, but to our program in particular. They have an endowment that they continue to give to. And some of us get to benefit from that. The more of the endowments and the folks that are giving to us, that makes it easier for us not to have to fundraise for scholarships. So that means some of our athletes don't have to work an extra job or work a job. Also with that in mind, not everybody's on a scholarship here at Millersville. All right, and this is a competitive program that we do have. The ability for us to say, oh, we want to compete for championships, it's not that easy. It's not easy. Being good's not easy, being great's even harder. And what these young women do and what those young women back in the corner have done is pretty incredible day in and day out, putting themselves on the line to go against the best, to be better than they were yesterday. Selfless, making each other better. We really want to say, if you don't get a chance to do it sometime, grab him one-on-one. Steve Mizak has been our awesome paparazzi for the last 4 years. Steve, thank you so much. Again, our lives all get to intersect and intertwine with each other for many different reasons, and Steve has been amazing in setting up all the great photos. You guys get to see the daughters and your daughter's friends and our teammates. And Steve, I have actually an NCAA photo from the Final Four from the men's basketball coming to you, just for you, so I'll make sure you get that to you, but you're always welcome on any field. He does need a replacement, Andy. I know that Emma doesn't want you to do it, but we're kind of leaning towards you. Only because Paul's here and he's a little bit further away. I'm not sure if he's
How does this even happen?
So, I know my lot, I know they're hungry. It's been a great spring for the long spring. If you can survive April with us, you can win October. And it's always about winning September, winning October, being so good that the scoreboard doesn't matter, and then winning what's next. So, with that in mind, before we're able to break bread, enjoy each other's company, Mads is going to give us a bless. Thanks, Mads.
All right, let's pray. Heavenly Father, thank you for this glorious day. Thank you for bringing us all together with alumni and parents and just everyone here. Thank you for a great spring season. Please propel us into the fall. And thank you for this great celebration. In your name we pray. Amen.
Our girls work hard and take pride in holding a team GPA of 3.0 or higher each semester. For the fall semester, we had 7 of our athletes on the dean's list. So can you stand up when I say your name? Nadia Berardelli, Emma Boucher. Please, thank you. Kira Brakefield, please, thank you. Meredith Fagan. Mads Stelly, Annabelle Tierney, and Natalie Pinder. And if I missed anyone, I apologize. I might have gone cross-eyed making triple checking. Emma and Natalie, can you still stay standing? You're 2 of our athletes who also were rewarded with a 4.0 this semester. So. As my future boss, because we know that I am in awe of you guys every day because academics were not my thing. So, as a team, we were named to the 2018 ZAG NFHCA Division II National Team Academic Award. So, well done, everyone. We also had athletes named to the ZAG Field Hockey NFHCA Division II National Academic Squad. You're eligible for this team if you produce a 3.3 GPA or higher, so can you please stand? Nadia Berardelli, Emma Boucher, Kira Brakefield, Meredith Fagan, Autumn Peters, Natalie Pinder, Madeline Staley, that didn't say right that time, okay, Annabelle Tierney. And they were recognized as a part of our Millersville team to represent everybody in Division II. Nadia and Emma were also recognized as scholars of distinction, which is defined as athletes with 3.9 GPAs or higher. Eliza, can you please stand up? Eliza was our athlete who reached this squad for all 4 of her years here at Millersville. So let's give her a Please stand back up. Eliza was also just named Millersville University's 2018 to 2019 Scholar Athlete of the Year. So yes, our athletes are great in the classroom, but their abilities in the classroom have led them to different opportunities that they're able to seek through. So, Kira, can you please stand? Kira last summer was a part of the NC State Chemistry Research Program, and she was the first field hockey player to do so. She also this summer is going to Tulane University to study chemistry. Okay?
Basically blows things up.
Yes. Autumn, please stand up. Autumn has also been selected to study chemistry at a research program at Florida State University this summer as well. And we're very happy. So, in the end, congratulations everyone who have been highlighted as our top academic performers, but even those who may not be recognized, we know you work just as hard and you're doing the best you can, and well done to always push the limits and be better. So well done. And now, for our Reflection.
One who wants to do it and one that can't wait to do it. Wherever you want to sit. You're American.
Hi. My name is Amber and I'm from Scotland.
And I'm Georgia. I'm from Norristown, Pennsylvania.
Some may say that freshman year is where you find your feet and where you realise your limits. Although for Georgia and I think our boundaries got a little too stretched. A rough beginning to my first freshman semester started with not being cleared from the NCAA to play in any games. I was unable to travel with the team, which left me feeling somewhat alienated from the rest of the girls. But each of my teammates went out of their way throughout this season to make it known that even if I couldn't play, I was still a key asset to the team. Finally, after a long 2 months, I was cleared to play on October 8th with our next game against Kutztown, and somehow Georgia timed our injury to perfection to allow me to steal our spot. The freshman experience has been challenging to say the least, with our first ever encounter of what the season had to hold for us during the programme. This pushed us both mentally and physically, but I feel like it really brought our team together and showed us how far we can go. Moving to a new country is scary, but joining a new team on top of this can be even scarier. I had no idea what the girls would be like, or the new surface of play, or the food here at Millersville, but I was surprised when I arrived how welcome I felt. The feeling of being a part of a team full of amazing girls only grew stronger as we entered the spring season. We all had set our goals and began working together to fix some of our challenges from the fall. As our spring season finally comes to an end, I am so thankful for the journey this team has given me this far, and I can't wait to see where we go in the fall as Team 74.
Being a part of a collegiate program was the goal I set for myself in high school. Coming from a high school team that probably won about 5 games total my entire 4 years, I had to work hard on my own to develop skill because I did not receive much help in high school. I unfortunately was out for over half this past season from a super unfortunate injury that I didn't even know could happen in field hockey. As all you probably know, I ruptured my spleen during the away Westchester game during the regular season. I was completely heartbroken when they told me I was out for 3 months because of all the time and effort I had put in to get to this point. I was just finally getting comfortable with the change from high school to college, and I was so excited to see where my freshman year would take me. After getting the news that I would be out the rest of the season, I didn't know what was going to happen. I felt that this was going to hold me back from everyone else because I was missing out on almost a whole season. However, with not playing, the team made me feel like I was still out there on the field with them. I had players come to me during games and ask me for help if they felt like they were struggling, and I still was able to attend every game. With this spring season, it felt so good to finally be back on the field with my teammates. With their support and trust in me, I felt like I never missed a beat this season. This team has a special bond and a connection that no other team is able to have. I am so grateful to have the relationships I have with every person on this team, and everyone has had an impact on my life so far in this short amount of time. On behalf of all the freshmen and the team, we would like to say thank you to all of our supporters, but especially our coaches, Shelly and Allie, as you both have given us this amazing experience to be able to play field hockey at a collegiate level, and we can't wait to see what's in store for us next season.
3 things that we value in our program: academic excellence, service and engagement. One of the things you may not be aware of is every Thursday our kids serve meals. Autumn has been taking lead with that. Service to others. People are hungry all year long. It's not something that we advertise to get credit for, because service is not something you should be acknowledged for. All right. The last thing, the third thing, is competing for championships. Not just being good, but really putting yourself out there to be great. And it's hard to put yourself out there to make yourself vulnerable. Nobody likes to be vulnerable, because what if you fail? But what if you're successful? Really blessed we have Ariana Graves here. Ariana was Rookie of the Year her freshman year. She played on 3 PSAC championships, but 2 championships.
2 PSAC, 1 national.
One a national championship, and just that, and 2 PSAC championships. So Ari's gracious enough to fill in today for us. With respect for our speaker who couldn't be with us. So we're going to let Ari just chat with you a little bit, because nobody knows more about what it means to wear a Millersville uniform than Ariana Graves. She could have gone to Bloomsburg. I'm very appreciative that she saw the error in her ways and that she looks much better in black and gold. She may share this with you, but on Ariana's senior exit interview, she shared that she would rather, because she lost in the Final Four her senior year at Stonehill, she said she'd rather lose with this group of people than win with any other. Ariana Grace.
Hi guys, so yeah, this is a little unexpected, so I have my notes on a receipt here, so bear with me. But
Just like
actually,
you have in class, right?
yeah, that's what I thought. Like, I'm like, guys, I went to college. I know how to do this. But so yeah, so my freshman year, like, it was a little bit rocky individually as a whole. We were all talking about it, and Bix is like, you guys were always in trouble, and we're like, but I would say, like, as a whole, there was always someone there, a helping hand, like, to pull us up when we were down or anything like that. Like, I feel like it instantly became family. Like, it didn't feel like just like individual. Like, everyone came together as a family. So no matter what, like, we would fall down, but we would never stay down. So that was really important. So the program, you guys know about the program. I can't talk about this and not talk about the program. My sophomore year, we were in the wrestling room doing a circuit, fighting an ex-sniper with one arm who looked like Vin Diesel. That was good. We're all just like standing around looking at each other like, how are we gonna do this? Like, are we gonna make it through this? And we're all just like, I don't know. Do you know? Like, we don't know. But like, we all, like, I feel like in those situations, like, in the program and things like that, or like, it was a really tough game, like, and we weren't sure how we were gonna get through it, we always found a way together. So through the struggle, we always found a way. Like, we never stayed down. So, let me find where I am. Like Shelly said, for that, I'd rather lose with this team than win any other team. So starting with the present, today, like, being back on the field just felt like a kid, like, on a playground. I think I said that, and I'm like running around. We didn't even start yet. I'm like, all right, who wants to pass, guys? Like, and it just felt so good to be back. But don't ever take it for granted. Like, cherish every moment that you have here. So yeah, adulting. I'm an adult now. Here I am. I'm not sure how it happened, but 4 years later, here I am, an adult. So I'm often like, oh my gosh, I wish I was back in school. Like, I miss field hockey so much and everything like that. But I just feel like, then I come back and we hear the Erie, and we're like, like, oh, real life sounds pretty cool. These guys, me and Kat are looking at each other like, I think we just got a little bit of PTSD. We're good now. No, but so when I was here, Shelly always used to say to us, like, I want you guys to leave here knowing and believing that you can do anything that you believe that you want to do. So I feel like after, like, going through all the struggles and, like, getting through everything together, I feel like real life challenges and, like, everyday challenges are, like, with work, for example, like, I work full time now, 9 to 5, and there are just certain things that you're like, oh my gosh, am I going to be able to do this? And then you just think back, and I feel like everything that we experienced here just kind of, like, I feel like it has prepared us for real life, and I think these guys can all attest to that. Like, I feel like getting through all the struggles here, it's like, now we can do life. I can be an adult now. Okay, here I am. So, for the years to come, I know the same culture and fierce heart will live in every single Millersville field hockey player, and I'm excited to keep coming and being a part of it, even if it's just on the sideline cheering you guys on, or like today, an alum day. Yeah, go Bill!
For us, I hope that when you guys do leave us, that you're able to go and accomplish anything you want to. So that's the whole purpose of this. I want to talk a little bit about some team honors, team awards briefly, and go through some things. Obviously, PSAC semifinalists for the 6th consecutive year. Not making the NCAAs was certainly a disappointment, but that disappointment can fuel the competitive fire. And obviously, competing for championships is something we want to do. We do have certificates for you guys. We will get these out to you. So Allie won't hand out all the certificates. We'll just get our All-Americans and recognize those guys as well as Player of the Week. Eliza and Erica, stand up. They were both PSAC Players of the Week this year. And PSAC third team, Eliza, Annabelle, and Mare. Great job. PSAC first team for the 5th time in 6 years. We have 3 people on the first team, Erica, Jordy, and Sol. Stand up. Congratulations. There are 2 outlets which we have our All-Americans come from in field hockey. our All-American from Synapse, and see Allie later. She's going to get you guys your certificates. Okay, before you leave, please see her. All-American, Erica, Jordan, Soul. Congrats, Synapse All-Americans. Give them a hand. The National Field Hockey Collegiate Association All-Americans, first and second team Soul, and four-time, first time we've ever had a four-time All-American in our program, second team Eliza Mizak. So Soul and Eliza. It's her second year being a first team All-American. Erica Tarzi, now a two-time All-American. Stand up. So again, to have 3 selected, that's huge. Allie, come on over. We just have now our team awards. We have a couple of awards that the team votes for each other with this from the 2018 season. But before that, we have two that we want to recognize. One is a Junkyard Dog Award. It's our coach's award that goes out to that player who goes above and beyond. And Ariana was a Junkyard Dog Award winner for the record. And she played up front. She actually was pretty good today, so we might have to look and see what eligibility she was. Now I make the first way. But basically, the Coach's Award for the Junkyard Dog for 2018, it's to that player who goes above and beyond to get the job done for their teammates, as well as the overall improvement to better their team. Asia Weaver. We had a young alumni in 2008. I left a full-time job to take a part-time job. Everyone thought I was crazy, especially my mom. Parents in the room, you became my mother when she goes, do they have benefits? And I said, uh-huh. And I had no idea if they had benefits or not. I just wanted the job. Just felt right to come home. I grew up in Lower Dolphins. To me, this is home. This is where I'll finish my career because I love what we get to do here. In 2008, when I took the job over, there was a group of people. We had a better chance of going to the moon than winning many hockey games. And there was one young woman in particular, Renee Fraker. Renee Fraker loved field hockey. She was a senior in 2008. When she left, she was so, I think, just going to miss it, but also just inspired by what she thought the program could do, that she started an alumni award in her name, which we refer to as the Heart Award winner through our development endowment, et cetera, et cetera. And we have a lot of great friends in the program, Dr. Mama, just to name a few, and I'll recognize those folks shortly. But basically, so we have a shared award here from the Heart Award winner, and this is in Renee's, part of this scholarship goes to taking care of what Renee wants. Renee comes and sees us when she can. She's in charge of development now up in New England for an institution. But basically, the Heart Award goes to someone who exemplified characteristics that Renee Fraker did, was created in her honor, and she is a constant supporter. Her spirit for the award is named annually for that person who represents all that selfless means and doing so with a great heart. 2018, Annabelle Tierney. This award doesn't happen every year. It's it's been probably 2 years since we've done it. Basically, this is a coach's award for what we would consider to be the most improved player. And that's not very because we ask a lot of these young women. It's exhausting what we ask of them. I can tell you that I know that they're prepared for life when they leave us, because not every day do they like what we do. I like to say that I'm succotash. Not everybody likes succotash, but it is good for you. I can't say broccoli. Basically, this young woman, great deal of heart, and all these players have heart. This is part Junkyard Dog, part Heart Award winner. It's become apparent that we just needed to recognize this combination, again, of courage and vulnerability for everything this young woman has done and her growth and improvement, and I'm excited for where she is going. And again, this is not an every year award winner, Natalie Pinder. So there's no greater honor than your teammates saying what they think of you. We have 3 awards that we do every year. It's Best Attacker, Best Defender, and a Team MVP. Millersville asked that of us. These are from the players' votes. They always give them to Alan. I never look. I never pick. I know you guys think I have favorites. I don't like any of you, as you know. I have 0 favorites. I don't have time for favorites. My favorite win is the next one. So, that's what my favorite thing is. As voted by her teammates, Best Attacker, Emma Boucher. As voted by her teammates, Best Defender, Jordan Goddard. Team MVP is voted by her teammates, Nilda Soul Ortiz.
I put Nilda on there.
She doesn't like when I use her real name, but it's all in fun. And by the way, you can use the stories a lot. I know he had to go to baseball practice, right? The day Sol lost the truth in the game, they put it back up. You can't unsee some things. I know it wasn't fun for her either. I thought she was done. She was out for the season, but she's back in 2 days. She was more upset that her and her dad were upset that they missed the food from the tailgate that day. She's over there getting ready to, they put the tooth back in her mouth. I don't think I had feeling in my hand for 5 days. Her dad was concerned, so they cut the uniform. We're like, it's a dental injury. We don't need to cut the uniform for a dental injury. Johnny Sheehan comes up to me and he says, hey, I heard you had a kid that lost a tooth in the game. I'm like, yeah, she's good. He's like, I had a guy hit by BP. He's out for 2 weeks. Can you have her come speak to him? My team. But definitely so well done, team MVP. And actually, everybody's MVP on this team. To be a part of this team requires you to have a shared purpose, something greater than yourself. Anyone can say you want to win a championship. It's just a continual building. We weren't the same team in October and November than we were in September. Not just because of injuries. We had a lot of unusual things happen. But because you keep growing, keep learning, keep getting better. And again, it's easy to say, oh, let's go compete for championships. Yeah, let's do that. It's hard when you're the chaser and you're the chaser. It's challenging when you're on our team to do it. We have high aspirations, but that's what I want when they leave here. I don't want them to be average, and I don't think you guys should want them to be average either, with anything. Average is just as close to the bottom as it is the top. We have 0, 0, 0 intention of being good at anything. On every given day, we want to be great, no matter what the scoreboard says. From highs and lows, from disappointments, we continue to learn and grow and figure each other out and figure ourselves out. And when we figured out that we are better together than we are separate, we are unstoppable. Maybe the season didn't end the way we wanted, and maybe it's disappointing from the outside looking in, but I was not disappointed in them ever. Yes, I'm challenging with them, I'm hard on them, I stretch them, I stress them, I try to prepare them for everything that's in front of them. Not because of what I think they cannot do, but because of what I know they can do. I don't need them to be the best person on the team. I just need them to be the best person for the team. And that's how simple we operate. Take care of the person on your left. Take care of the person on your right. Guys, it sounds simple, don't it? Hannah's been with us a short time. You say it every day. But when you don't focus on your own stuff, and you can take care of each other, you can't beat that team. We might lose some games, and we lost some games this year, but we never got beat. And that's a big difference. It's also funny to me sometimes, people on the outside looking in. I know you all think I should call better corners, and some days you're probably right. My mother tells me the same thing. All right? Tell them. They're doing their very best. We'd like to host a parents' game next spring. Doc and Mama said they're going to be our best coaches. Again, I think until you realize how challenging it actually is. I just heard it! Just hitting it is not as easy. But these kids do some amazing things with a stick and a ball anymore. Absolutely phenomenally talented what these young women can do. So when people look, again, outside looking in, they might see what they see, but what I get to see is how much love and heart and soul and compassion that these young women have for each other. That they're demanding each other, they're demanding themselves. I have 24 plus perfectionists. Not always fun for us to help them understand there's nothing wrong with them. Sometimes you just don't get what you want. Sometimes you just have to figure it out and be better. And sometimes when you do get what you want, now you want more. And that's okay too. Right now I see where we can go. As Ari talked about a little bit of past, present, future, and what we can do. And I'm excited for that. Yes, we host the Final Four next year. It's the first time on our campus that a predetermined championship has been determined. So what we want to be able to do is, of course, start at 17551 next year. For those of you not unaware, that's our zip code. That's also where we want to finish. Emma knew that, but she's also one of the smart ones. That's where we want to finish. With that being said, we know that it's out there. So if I can ask all of you that are returning, we know it's there. We're going to surrender the outcome. We're going to focus on what's now, not what's next. We're going to enjoy what's now. And we're going to enjoy being in the present. And we're going to enjoy that we get to do this. Because we do get to do this. This is a privilege. Not everybody gets to do this. We have on average, over 100 plus young women that we say no to every year. This is a privilege that we get to have these guys come in. So yes, you do sign up for the program, and you do sign up for, lack of a better word, to get put out there, to challenge yourself, to be someone greater than yourself, and to make your teammates great. That's what you signed up for. I had a young woman in my office this year, and she goes, but I came every day, and I worked hard, and I did this, and I did this, and it was hot some days. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And I said, that's what you signed up for. Because when you have a boss, he's not going to care if you're tired, or she. They're not going to care that you had a long day. They're not going to care you didn't get much sleep. They don't care that you have a family medical emergency, or you have a challenge. They care that you get the work done and you take care of the results. We actually care about that. We care about the person as much as the hockey player. I know you guys care about us too, and you guys are a fantastic group of people that keeps helping us get better. So thank you. So yes, the national championships is something we want to compete for. The PSAC championship is something we want to compete for. Every day you're going to get our best. Whatever the scoreboard says, the scoreboard says. And I can't wait to see what these young women can do. Because right now, after today, we press pause till we get to see them again in August. And we get a new group that comes in that I get to retrain. It's Groundhog Day for me. And that they get to figure out. And one of the things that they learn when they come back to the Ariana and these guys back here is that, and they've said this to you, correct me if I'm wrong, they don't like saying this, but Shelly's right some days. We're like, guys, you're not going to like this, but she's right. It's not about being right. It's about putting what's best and doing what's best for them. It's not so much if they like it or not. It's about what's good for them and prepare them for life. We know what's important here academically, and couldn't be prouder, and so amazed by Autumn and Kira and what they're doing, because that's incredible to have two people from one biology department be able to be selected and do what they're able to do. So congratulations. Great. Chemistry. Bio, but they're bio. Just call them the bio realm. No, they call it the science realm. Apologies, chemistry. Thanks, Lexi. Lexi was on. What we'd like to do now is have our seniors just recognize them briefly and then have the juniors come up. Allie, can you grab that stuff from behind? Then you guys will see Allie later. Go ahead. Thanks, Allie. Allie will get you guys your certificates. But basically, to get your uniform as a member of our program, you have to be able to be a part of a conference championship, an All-American, national championship. We just don't give out uniforms. So we're going to give out number 5 first, 4-time All-American, NCAAs, PSAC champion. What else have you done? Plenty. This is for you. Congratulations. Here, we'll do the video. We'll let you get a picture later. Thank you. Jay joined us. She came in. We didn't recruit JC. When she went to Siena, never realized they were going to cut the program. I basically stalked her. No joke. Because I really wanted her to be a part of our program. And she didn't have the end of the senior year that she wanted, but I hope that she had a great time, a great experience. It's been a pleasure to have her and Eliza, and I think Eliza used some of the company because dealing with the junior class, these yahoos over here, is challenging, and here, and spread out, yes. And Lexi. Jay, and Daz, I know. One of the things that we wanted to do, I hope you know you're always a member of this family. We didn't have to recruit you for that. But we did think it was important to give you your Siena uniform. So come on up, 10. Thanks for finishing the season with us. We're going to let the juniors speak briefly about their seniors. We're going to let the seniors speak, and then I'm going to wrap us up. So please keep eating. Sold, there is some extra food over here. They said that was an extra order, so if anybody on your area over there, or if Gaz beats you to it, let's help yourself go get food, and then juniors, you know.
I was tasked with speaking about JC. Not really sure who put me in charge of this, but here I am. JC came with us to our last season, sadly because her Siena team was cut, and I'm pretty sure everyone knows this, but she's the nicest and sweetest person I've ever met in my entire life. And the story that I'm about to tell is so embarrassing that I couldn't even tell you this happened. And I think I sweated so bad, I ran away from the situation. So, remember a couple weeks ago when I sent you a picture of your car? Well, I thought it was JC's car because it had the Brookwood sticker on it and the Millersville parking pass sticker. So I thought it was JC's, so I literally ran up and it was stopped at a stop sign. So I ran up, but I ran up in the car's blind spot so she wouldn't even see me. And I literally smacked both my hands on the windshield and screamed at the top of my lungs to try to scare her. It wasn't her. I was so embarrassed. I didn't even apologize. The girl sitting in the car was like, she had her exact hair. So I acted like I knew who she was. So I got up, did a little jog away, ducked around the corner, sped walked to my class, went there, sat down, and just the rest of the day. I'm pretty sure I told one soul, and I think that was Meredith. I was so embarrassed. But yeah, it was drama. I was traumatized. No, I will never jump up on anyone's car ever again because it was not you. I'm done. Yeah.
Okay, well I actually have a piece of paper. Here's Gaz.
Yeah.
I don't even think I could follow that. I should have gone first. I get to speak about Eliza, the other senior we have. Where are we going to start this? I'm still laughing. Okay, I feel honored to talk about Eliza because we're actually really good friends, along with really good teammates. I mean, Eliza was a great friend to everyone on this team, but I'll start this with a semi-funny story, not as funny as that one. So first day I came in freshman year, and I sat down in preseason, and we have this little contact sheet, and I look at the contact sheet, like everyone's names, and Eliza Mizak, like I knew who she was, she's so good, and she was like Rookie of the Year, and all they saw, like she's so cool, okay? And then I come in, and I see that we have the same birthday, and I thought I was like, oh, this is so cool, like I have the same birthday as Eliza Mizak. But I never told her, because I was so scared of her, because she was so good, and she just like intimidated me. So then we even became friends in the spring, we played together, became friends, like it was great. And I never told her. And then on our birthdays, she found out and like, oh my gosh, Kira, happy birthday, we have the same birthday. And I was like, yeah, I know. I've known actually for like the whole last year. She's like, why won't you tell me? I was like, I was so scared, but I was like, oh yeah, it's like no big deal or anything. Even though I thought it was a huge deal, but I feel like after that, since we realized we have like the same birthday, we're kind of like soul sisters, but it's just been an honor to play with you and to get to know you as a person, and share all these weird memories on the field and all the times we had to scream at Lexi. Or Lexi screaming at Eliza. But yeah, I mean, even when we would have to bring it in, Eliza would always be the person that was like, guys, let's just like play hockey. It's fun. No, not get to that. Okay, it was fun. She would come in and just like, guys, let's like play hockey. I'm like, well, what are we doing here? Like, I thought that's what we were trying to do. But she would always try to keep the mood up and like lighten it and just have fun on all the game days. But you're going to make an awesome teacher, and we all know that. So just have fun in everything you do. That's Liza's thing, too. She always has to say, have fun. And we would say, what are we going to do today? Well, we're going to do this, this, and this. We're going to have fun. All right, Liza. But, I mean, isn't that what we all should be doing? All the time. Yeah. Thanks, Liza.
Your time.
Do what?
Did you run?
Expecting this. So I guess first off, I can just thank everyone here for great seasons, and even the alumni, thanks for great 4 years. Support of the families. Thank you so much for all the families that come to the games, watch online, or whatever. Tailgates, thank you. Brakefield family for all the tailgates, they were awesome. So yeah, thank you guys.
Well, I obviously haven't been here as long, but I feel like I just came into a family. Like I was heartbroken when kind of like my path that I was on ended, but I feel like I came into something like just as good as what I was a part of before. So I'm just so thankful to have spent like my last year with all you guys, making 30 plus new friends. And again, like the families and for the tailgates and the alumni that some I know from high school and stuff, but some that I just met today and I'm thankful to have met. It just means so much for like everything that all of you guys do to just help the program succeed and grow. So thank you guys so much.
So just to wrap up real quick, just for these guys, Eliza and Jay joined us her senior year, 4 PSAC appearances, 2 PSAC finals, 1 PSAC championship, 2 NCAA semifinalists with 2 trips to the Final Four. Eliza had the game-winning goal in the shootout for us to go to our Final Four game, and that was a little nerve-wracking, but it was awesome. And a lot more game-winning goals in her career here than we're mentioning. Again, this was our 7th consecutive year to make the PSACs. Sometimes we take those things for granted, but everything that we get to do, we do earn. I want to just thank our seniors for everything they did give to us. JC, I know it's been a lifetime and a small amount of time. Eliza, it's been amazing to have you for what you've done for our program, both of you on and off the field. To be the first 4-time All-American in this program is significant. She was also the Rookie of the Year her freshman year. And Kira's right. I don't know how you can be intimidated by Eliza, but that's because she was your teammate. You don't want to play against her, and you don't want to play against JC. I want to thank you. We're going to be chasing championships next year, and we hope that you guys will be with us along the way. Again, we should also celebrate all the time that we get to do this together. Sometimes we don't often take the time that we should and enjoy what life gives us. We're so focused on what we don't have, we don't often realize what we do until it's no longer there. So personally, just want to recognize a couple folks. Lou Tillahan. Lou couldn't be with us today. He's a Name Scholarship Award winner that he makes our life a lot easier. Doc and Mama Rock have an endowment, and they've also made it possible for Nat and Belle to be here. So their personal gifts help us that way. We have Lois T. Morgan. Those of you that attended the Lois T. Morgan event, Lois has an endowment that she's created. And we have several other Name Scholarship, Name Program, Renee Fraker, the Margaret Forward family. Emma, you're the benefit of that because number 9, and it just happens to be, has to be someone who's real smart, like 4.0, so that was easy. And in that realm of bio and chem and all that stuff. So anyway, we have some amazing, amazing, amazing stewardship with our program, and it doesn't happen without that continued gifts. The money that we raise goes to the kids first. We wanted to do something different and keep maybe today a little bit lighter, but also let you guys order things. Some pricing at the university's gone up a little bit, and we don't want to ever ask you guys, you're already paying for your kids' education. Not everyone in this room is on a scholarship of athletic kind, okay, but we do get and we do appreciate all that you guys do for us and for your kids. We look forward to 2019. It'll be year 74 of field hockey, and we look forward to seeing you along the way. Thank you.